What advice did you follow that everyone thought was stupid? My older brother told me, stop chasing a degree, learn a trade nobody wants to do anymore. Plumbers and electricians are dying out and nobody's replacing them. I was 21. Halfway through a business degree, everyone said I needed to succeed. All my friends were racking up student loans for marketing and communications programs, convinced a bachelor's degree was the only path to a real career. But my brother caught me stressing over tuition one night. He wasn't the type to lecture, but he dropped out of college at 19 to become an HVAC technician, so I figured he had a perspective worth hearing. He pulled up his bank statement on his phone and showed me a single invoice. $8,500 for 3 days of work installing AC units during a heat wave. He said, everyone wants to sit in an office. Nobody wants to crawl through attics in 110-degree heat. That's why I can charge whatever I want. Your degree will put you $80,000 in debt so you can compete for $45,000 entry-level jobs. I'll make that in 2 months. That conversation ate at me for weeks. I kept thinking about it while I sat through lectures on market segmentation and corporate strategy, watching my loan balance creep higher every semester. Finally, I went to the registrar's office and withdrew. I enrolled in a 9-month electrician apprenticeship program instead. My parents lost their minds when I told them. They said I was throwing away my future and embarrassing the family. My friends thought I'd completely lost it. They'd talk about their internships at tech startups and marketing agencies, while I showed up to hangouts covered in drywall dust. One friend said, "You're really going to spend your life doing blue-collar work? That's what people do when they can't hack college." Another laughed and said, "Good luck finding a girlfriend who wants to date a guy who smells like sawdust." They'd brag about their LinkedIn connections and networking events, then joke that my networking was asking Home Depot employees where the wire nuts were. I'll admit, there were moments pulling up to their apartments in my beat-up work van while they drove their parents' hand-me-down sedans that I wondered if my brother was wrong. But then I'd remember that $8,500 invoice, and I kept grinding. For 2 years, I worked under a master electrician, learning residential and commercial wiring. I got my journeyman license and started taking side jobs on weekends.